On May 24th, 1869, on a warm spring day, a one-armed decorated soldier of the Civil War named Major John Wesley Powell and his brother Walter, along with 8 hardened mountain men, launched their boats into the Green River, back then known as the Wyoming Territory, and then traveled down the Colorado River to the Gulf of Mexico in what would become the first and most historic landmark exploration inside the Grand Canyon. A modern-day exploration of the Colorado River begins 3 miles below Glen Canyon Dam at a place called Lee's Ferry and continues 225 miles toward Diamond Creek and eventually emptying into Lake Mead. Because of the way the Colorado River cuts its way through the Grand Canyon, the river's course tells the geologic story of the Earth's formation. The canyon's depth reaches nearly 6,000 feet deep in some locations and is nearly 18 miles across from rim to rim. In a period of time stretching over 6 million years, the river has cut and eroded through nearly 2 billion years of Earth's geologic history of limestone, sandstone, shale, granite, and schist that comprises these rock layers. Powell's quotes, along with others influenced by this wonder of nature, describe a now modern-day adventure down the Grand Canyon. We have an unknown distance yet to run, an unknown river to explore. What falls there are, we know not. What rocks beset the channel, we know not. What walls ride over the river, we know not. Ah, well, we may conjecture many things. We are now ready to start on our way down the great unknown. Our boats are chafing each other as they are tossed by the fretful river. We are 3/4 of a mile in the depths of the earth, and the great river shrinks into insignificance as it dashes its angry waves against the walls and cliffs that rise to the world above. They are but puny ripples, and we are but pygmies running up and down the sands or lost among the boulders. Night and day the river flows. If time is the mind of space, the river is the soul of the desert. Brave boatmen come, they go, they die. The voyage flows on forever. We are all canyoneers. We are all passengers on this little mossy ship, this delicate dory sailing round the sun that humans call the Earth. Joy, shipmates, joy. The river delights to lift us free, if only we dare to let go. Our true work is this voyage, this adventure. Water, water, water. There is no shortage of water in the desert, but exactly the right amount. A perfect ratio of water to rock, of water to sand, ensuring that wide, free, open, generous spacing among plants and animals, homes and towns and cities, which make the arid West so different from any other part of the nation. There is no lack of water here, unless you try to establish a city where no city should be. These are the granaries on the Colorado River, where the Anastasian Indians used to store their grains. Between 1200 BC and AD 1200, these first Native Americans lived in the Four Corners region. Anastasians are variously referred to as the Ancient Ones. Archaeologists have traced their civilization's progress from basket weaving to the construction of permanent structures, like these granaries, making them a civilization in every sense of the word. But in 1200 AD, that civilization abruptly left the region. Nankoweap Canyon could never support human habitation today, but obviously it once did, long before the river was altered by hydrologic dams. We are approximately 50 miles downstream on the Colorado River at a place called Nankoweap. Traveling is a brutality. It forces you to trust strangers and to lose sight of all that familiar comfort of home and friends.
Well, we were trying to create a pseudo cover for our kitchen and dining experience tonight. I think we're going to be having linguine alfredo, maybe some caramel apples for dessert, I'm not sure.
You're constantly off balance.
You can't forget all your troubles.
Nothing is yours except the essential things: air, sleep, dreams, the sea, the sky. All things tending towards the eternal, or what we might imagine of it. Without new experiences, something inside of us sleeps. The sleeper must awaken. The glories and the beauties of form, color, and sound unite in the Grand Canyon. Forms unrivaled even by the mountains, colors that vie with sunsets, and sounds that span the diapason from tempest to tinkling raindrop, from cataract to bubbling fountain. The wonders of the Grand Canyon cannot be adequately represented in symbols of speech, nor by speech itself. The resources of the graphic art are taxed beyond their powers in attempting to portray its features. Language and illustration combined must fail. The landscape everywhere, away from the river, is of rock. Cliffs of rock. Tables of rock. Plateaus of rock. Terraces of rock. Crags of rock. 10,000 strangely carved forms. Cathedral-shaped buttes. Towering hundreds or thousands of feet. Cliffs that cannot be scaled. And canyon walls that shrink the river into insignificance. With vast hollow domes and tall pinnacles and shafts set on the verge overhead, and all highly colored. The Grand Canyon and Colorado River have been shaped by words, ideas, and images, but none can better describe it than the faults, mesas, tributaries, and geological processes that have sculpted this landscape for millions of years. The river has been an important source of water that sustained the Hopi, Havasupai, Wallapai, Paiute, and Navajo Indians for almost 12,000 years, and in modern times continues to be the lifeblood of the arid Southwest.
Just like a dream sleeping, a dream in the sky is rain. There's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the night.
The conservation movement honed its teeth in battles against dams, inspiring painters, photographers, songwriters, and the creation of adventure travel and modern river running.
Go on and feel fine. Okay,
It's G, isn't it? You play the G.
'cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. All this heart is through.
Tom and Lynn love vibrantly, with lots of laughs and southern sass. Joe and Bull roll flawlessly, but Upset Rapid kicked their ass. Youch! Therapies, legalities, books and fires are skills they know well. Facing life so fearlessly, they are the people of the canyon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Lama and D2, Sis and Bro, their runs, their saw it through. Gus and Margie, solid you. Whenever help called, they both flew. Margie's songs and Rodney's tales, David's birthday, Gus's muscles. Rich in life, they all are true, for they are people of the canyon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Adriana likes camping a lot. On second thought, well, maybe not. Not. Clark, her man, rowed the kitchen boat and kept his crewmates all afloat. Rick from Mass, Clark's childhood friend, he skips his R's, he loves to chaw straws. Now these three new boating pals, they are the people of the canyon. So new lifetime memories shared. We